We have missed it. Ahead of us lies yet another edition of this most epic of dramas, unpredictable, unmissable, unbearable for some of the folk here for whom everything gets underway in this most chaotic style. There is a tantalising whiff that pervades this place. Derby day on day one. You cannot ask for much more than that. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Goes for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Rice. Nicely spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And this is a tense shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Still goalless.
Well, Peter, I look at this side and think to myself, who's going to make the difference? Well, there's only one answer, and it has to be Rivaldo. He's capable of producing some extraordinary moments.
Indeed. Offensively, I guess there's very little, if anything, missing from his game. Salah. He's found a way through. Jacobs did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Akun. What's going wide left? Yilmaz. Too much on that, it's gone out. Rice. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Torreira. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, perfectly measured that. Picked out brilliantly, and he shoots! Goal! Galatasaray! The first significant strike. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Deftly away. Shalai. Akun. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Aguero. And he's managed to get free. Mohamed Salah. That's a decent clearance. This possibly the last play of the half. Sane clears it away. And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Trabzonspor go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Back on the way then.
Trabzonspor can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well played, important challenge that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Corner number 2 then. Rice goes short. And a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And he thumps it clear. Sané. Now it's Sané. Salah wants to run onto this. He's picked his way through. Sané. It's a goal kick.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 11.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game
30.
here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
That is delicious! About as smooth as it gets. That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. And that really is so impressive. So they had it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And the shot, and a chance! Goal! Galatasaray! And they've got their lead back. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Galatasaray have their lead.
Coming on the field, number 90, Wilfried Singo, number 17.
Salah. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Mohamed Salah. Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up. Singo attempts a clearance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That has not gone well. Trabzonspor keen to avoid opening day defeat, but they may not have time to rescue anything. Al-Mali, great defending, strong and determined. Debisolu.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, and the shot! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
The goal scored for
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And now he has 2. So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Tries to play it through. There, a mere couple of hours ago, has fallen flat already.
This is a hot one to take, everyone.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, this was one of the teams, Peter, that I was keen to...